What is up, car addicts? Welcome back to the series where I recustomize and review past DLC vehicles that didn't have good microphone quality before mid-2018. So as always, guys, feel free to let me know down below in the comments what car you want to see me recustomize next, and I'll display the most liked vehicle suggestion comment in the next customization video. So in today's video, we're going to be customizing the Ocelot XA-21, which I customized / reviewed back in 2017. So the XA-21 released with the Gunrunning update drip feed in August of 2017 and used to be available for Legendary Motorshow website for a price of just under 2.4 million, but again, sadly it was a removed website car as of the San Andreas Mercenaries update. And of course, as always, I'll leave a link to a video down below in the pinned comment explaining every method to get removed website cars. Now, in regards to performance, the XA-21 is in the supercar class and is a top 15 performing vehicle in that class around most tracks due to its impressive acceleration and great handling. Plus, it's just very easy to drive fast in general, which provides in a lot more consistent lap times. Now, in terms of what the XA-21 is based on, is primarily based on the Jaguar C-X75. My favorite Jaguar ever made. I just think it's such a beautiful car. Only a handful of them were made, and it sadly never went into production. Just a real shame, but at least we can admire / drive it in various games. But anyways, let's go ahead and check out the customization of the XA-21. Alright, XA-21. Okay, we got armor, brakes, bumpers, primary painted extender, got like a splitter, secondary carbon sport splitter, reinforcement bracket, tow hook, larger version of that, and then secondary. Okay, we'll go with a carbon extender, rear diffuser, so you can just remove the diffuser. That just looks terrible. You can do secondary painted lip, pass through, okay. Control, that doesn't look right. Open focus and GT focus. Yeah, those are all. That does not look good. Yeah, but the stock style is definitely the best. I think, honestly, I think it's better with the stock. I don't really like the sort of like pinstripe look on the back. I don't know. I think it doesn't look all that great. Then we'll keep the stock back there. Engine tunes will max out. Engine block. We got a chrome stock engine. Primary stock engine. Secondary chrome. It's like a completely different engine model. Oh wow, it's a V12 engine model. They got a V8, which that's not a V8, but okay. Okay. I don't know. I feel like the stock engine model, I mean, it's really similar to the actual real car, you know, with all the hybrid wiring and stuff all over the place. I think, you know, it's best to keep it with the stock one. It looks more realistic. The question is, though, do we go chrome, primary, or secondary? I think we'll go primary, just so we can kind of tie in some of the exterior color depending on what we do. So do that. Engine cover, so secondary vented. Okay. And you got streamline, which covers up the side vents on the quarter panels there. I love the side vent. I wouldn't want to get rid of that, but different options there. Then you got square vent with the arrow. You got a top vent. I don't like any of those vents. The squared off just looks terrible. It just ends like boop boom. Just that doesn't look right. No. Yeah, stock is definitely best. I don't want to get rid of the vents on the sides. And I do want some contrast back here. I feel like the primary is a little bit too much, I think, personally. Even though it does look pretty good with the. Maybe we'll do the secondary. I mean, I'm gonna paint our secondary the same color anyways. You know what? Yeah, we'll do that. I think it kind of adds some color back there. All right. Exhaust. Let me give it some gas here. So you got expansive, weird, big bores, massive exhaust, chrome tip, dual, quadrant, triple. Okay. Dual channel. Got the chrome quad. Titanium. The sectioned. Okay. I like the chrome quadrant. We'll do that. Grill. So you got the stock, then you got a chrome with a chrome trim. Carbon trim. Secondary. Rapid grill. Carbon. Roadster. The carbon graded doesn't look bad. Exposed. Trim. Oh, and then combined. Interesting. Kind of leaning towards the carbon graded, I guess. Oh, we'll do that. We'll do the carbon graded. Hood. So you got the performance, then you got the vented, you got the ram air, which is my favorite. Similar to the real one, has the same sort of style vent there. You got the double vented, carbon scooped. You got the invert air convection. That one looks pretty good too. What the heck? That's too much going on. Competition hood. Contention hood. There's a lot more stuff going on. Just how many vents do you want? Yes. Yes. All different types of vents. Let me get 2 on the side, split in 6, and then 3, and then we get a heat extractor. Let me get another one up front. It's just too much going on. Go with the ram air hood there. Lights with some xenons. Mirrors. You got the lightweight, which gives you the like half carbon. Secondary, and then full carbon. I do like the split. We'll do the lightweight. Plate. Do my cola plate. Do I have my Jag plate? Oh, I do. Let's go. Let's go. Look at that. Almost right there at the cutoff point where Rockstar cut off a bunch of plates to fix that plate issue where it would get your game stuck. So that's good. Okay. Respray. So for this one, a bit boring, but I definitely think it looks good. But we could show the chameleon colors as well. You know, a bunch of different stuff there. But for me, this car, I think it just looks absolutely incredible in a nice bright silver. I could go with like a blue, you know, which we saw on the pre-production model that was going to go into production. They didn't actually do it, unfortunately, because you know, after the concept, the crazy concept with the turbine powered and all that crazy stuff, they actually made a more practical version that would be more like a production model, and that I think it had a V6. That one sadly never made it into full production, but that one was in that dark blue. And then the famous James Bond Spectre CX-75, that one was that orange. But for this, I want to go with a brushed aluminum. I think it's just such a good, well-suiting color for this car. Kind of looks like the original concept as well. But I think it just looks, just in general, really good on this car. Secondary, we're going to make it match. So secondary is going to be the side vent area there. Then any other secondary options you choose. The interior... Does it do interior stitching? I don't think so. Classic. See here. No. Looks like that's linked to primary, I guess. Okay. We'll go to metals. Brushed aluminum for our secondary. Trim color. Got the interior color here. I'm thinking of doing a red. I feel like a red would look really good. But at the same rate, I feel like it breaks it up a little bit too much, especially this interior. It's like almost the entire dash. Well, the top part of the dash. I think it's just a little bit too much color. The blue does look pretty cool as well. But I don't know. I feel like just the black, I think it blends a little better. We could try to go more like a luxury touch, like a brown or something. I think that just gives us too much of an old man spec. Let's I think the graphite / black is the best way to go. We'll keep it with that. Chrome for this car goes on the door. Okay. Roof, vortex generators. Not a fan of that on this car personally. Skirts, you got the painted extender. Secondary, you got the carbon, which will match our front lip. Definitely want to do that. Street skirts, different options there. Then you got the more like race style skirts. Okay. Go with the carbon extender. Suspension, this thing definitely needs to be lowered. Yeah, lowered all the way. Transmission, turbo, wheels. Now I do really Genuinely love the stock wheels on this car. What I don't like is how the center cap or whatever is forced in the, I guess it's the primary, yeah, the primary color of the car. That's just so annoying. I mean, with the silver, it doesn't look bad, but it's just this random silver thing in the middle of the wheel, or red, orange, blue, whatever primary color you choose. I feel like it just kind of ruins the wheel for me, and there's no way to get around that. So I'm going to change the wheels on the car, and even though it kind of hurts changing these wheels because they are, you know, unique to this car, but currently that is. But I'm going to go to the street category, and you guys already know I'm putting on the Mercy Concaves because it genuinely looks really, really good on this car. Look at that. I mean, oh my god. It just looks so good. Genuinely. I mean, I don't just throw it on any car. It has to be a car that I really like and that I feel suits it well. And to me, it just looks killer on this car. We'll do the black. I mean, the black looks good, but the alloy also looks good too. I wish we can do like a metal silver, man. They need to give us that option. And unfortunately, there's no... I don't want to do chrome either, but there's no chrome street wheel anyways. But alloy or chrome or black? I like the black, just makes it look a bit more aggressive, kind of matches the carbon grille and all the carbon bits we got going on. But man, that doesn't look good too. That's so tough. Flip a coin. Oh man. You know what? I'll leave the alloy. Windows, just a little bit of light smoke because I don't want to hide the engine bay too much. That's all the options there. All right, exit to ground. Yeah, that was the right choice for sure. Yeah, that's definitely the right choice in the wheels. There's the camera so far. Here we go. Oof. Oof. Into the sunlight here. Oh my god. Wow. Wow. That is gorgeous, man. Jeez. What a beautiful car. What a beautiful car. Alright, floor it. Of course, fantastic acceleration. We get the active aero spoiler. I just love this car. For those of you who haven't seen my top 10 favorites, top 10 favorite cars in GT Online video that I made last year, the XA-21 is my overall favorite car in the entire game. So lots of bias in this video if I make any comments, but it's amazing. I mean, it does everything right. It sounds incredible. It has good customization. The exhaust note is the best in the game in my opinion. Now, this exhaust note is reused in quite a few other cars. To name a few, the 8F Drafter, the Jugular, there's some others as well. But it originated in the XA-21. This was the first car to introduce that exhaust note. And we let off the throttle, you get the decel pops. I mean, it just crackles. It just sounds so good. Just love this car, and it's so easy to drive fast. It's all-wheel drive, has good handling. It's basically like sort of drives kind of like a T20 but less understeer. I mean, it's just so nice and easy to drive. I just love the XA-21. I mean, look at that. I just went over a ton of bumps there, completely lost it, and the car just kind of settles itself, you know, right back straight. It's just that good. It's very, very easy and simple to drive. Very stable. Just love this thing. And the sound is just absolutely incredible. Alright, let's go ahead and pull over here. Open all the doors and stuff. What a good looking car, man. Truly it is. Alright, let's open all the doors and stuff here. Vehicle preferences, doors all. Nice. Front trunk there. Not the best texture quality, but it does have some carbon trim here, so that looks really good. There's the interior, not terrible, you know, reused in a ton of different supercars and sports cars. We do have some carbon detail on the doors. The inside section, it looks really good. Got some of the door sills as well. I mean, it's done, I mean, it's not bad, you know, it's done pretty well. And the engine bay, you know, a very similar engine model to the real one. Unfortunately, what's around it, texture quality is not the best. But when it's closed, it looks pretty good. And then the inside of the engine cover does have carbon, so that's nice. The active spoiler there. Man, it's it really is. I mean, pretty much the overall package, all things considering. Sadly, it is a remove website car, so if you want it, you're gonna have to get it off someone that owns it, or hope you can acquire it, and during an event week where it's featured in the LS car meet or dealerships or whatever. But yeah, and the doors that go up. I mean, it has everything. It's just such a good car. I love it. I love it. Absolutely love it. Well, let me know what you guys think down below in the comments of the XA-21. There are some people that I've talked to that agree, this is not their favorite car in the game, but maybe like top 5, top 10 favorite cars in the game. But anyways, again, guys, hope you enjoyed. Definitely let me know down below in the comments what car from mid 2018 and older you want to see me customize next that I haven't done yet. And I'll see you in the next one.